I don't lament over ashes, I maintain the flame. I accept the hardships as part of the game. Ain't no strength without strain, no power without pain. Sacrifice for the game, the champion's mind frame. I make amends with only the most worthiest of adversaries. Spill blood on the pack to keep the hatchet buried. That cross my back and carry used to make me wilt. Till I built enough strength, I could finally shed the guilt. A prophecy fulfilled, left that burden in the dirt. See, I lost my religion when its purpose had been served. The curse totally purged, a new person emerged. A new version observed to be most certainly superb. And I'm only getting stronger, still building might. You'll never see my final form, there's no limit in sight. I'm on another level and it ain't hard to tell. While y'all gamble heads and tails, I only play to prevail. On a scale from 1 to 10, I'm like a 12 and a half. If the math don't make sense, then you should go back to class. See, I'm cut from a cloth of only a chosen few who got the capability to do what I do. Call it the new and improved, call it another breakthrough. But the bar's getting raised, that's why y'all praises do. I'm a tiller the hun, the most villainous one. Till every killer gets hung, my mission still isn't done. For real, and even still, I might just kill it for fun. Back on the fritz, looking at each other like should we call it quits? Or maybe we should hold out, remain positive, analyze things and see what the problem is. We used to be thicker than thieves, like two peas in a pod, happy as fleas on a dog. Of course that's before everything got hard, but now it's oh my god, falling out of sinking on the brink is when we teeter, fussing and we fighting and we just sink deeper. You're saying you don't want this yet? Well, me neither. A matter of fact, look man, I'm about to leave her cause she got me so vexed. Moving on to the next, looking down at my phone like I know she gon' text. I finally give in a message, I miss you. She texts right back, I miss you too, boo. Hey, we go around and around. You're building me up, but then you're knocking me down. 1 minute we're lost, and then the next we get found. No telling where we are bound. Come on, now are we just a beautiful mess? I know this love thing could be so complex, but is it really worth all the headache and stress? I guess. Come on, whoa, we go around and around. You're building me up, but then you're knocking me down. 1 minute we're lost, and then the next we get found. No telling where we are bound, baby. Whoa, hey, here we go. I said, whoa, hey, here we go. Everybody. For the sake of posterity, I leave you with this. I know it's not a lot, but it's all that I can give. My only means to leave a record of the time I spent here on earth. A fleeting spark of life that came and went. Within this frame of time, my aim's to gain ascent. Every single friend of mine that shared the same intent. Ambitions and a vision of what they seek in life. A bucket list of dreams most have never realized. For the everyday people struggle just to keep in stride. Trying to operate under the all-seeing eye. Whether God, the government, laws or the covenant. Breaking either one could serve as a cause for punishment. Now you can go and try to act as though you running shit, but there will come a point in time where you must submit. So be humble, kid, and take life as it comes. You can't predict how the tides will drift or where the course will run. See, life ebbs and flows, it waxes and wanes. There'll be the highs and the lows, there'll be the joys and the pains. And somewhere in the mix we try to make sense of it all, as the world revolves, waiting for the final curtain call. And as for God, the best that I can do is merely hope the prayers ascended to the heavens are received. But I don't know, I hope so, and I love you. I'm not good with women, I admit. I love one and love another, I can't commit. I'm good at fucking but not good at being intimate. She said I'm harder to read than bad penmanship. It's getting harder to breathe love, and then I dip. And if I leave, believe it's for your own benefit. Cause I'm a mess, plus my health is declining. Waiting for the doctor's call with his malignant findings. Or maybe I'm just a neurotic hypochondriac, awaiting my destination of a body bag. For all the time I spent indulged in my vices, same amount of time I probably took off my life is more years behind me than what I got in front of me. Hoping that I can spend the rest with good company. But even some of them are wondering what's become of me, and how I so suddenly became a new somebody. I made a lot of money, I laid a lot of honeys. Too much was never enough though, now ain't it funny? I live a life more ridiculous than Sisyphus, who dropped the boulder off the cliff just to go and lift it back up again. My back buckling, feeling the strain and the pain from all the trouble in. My mother said that there's a roof over your head and food on the table, so be grateful. Hey, come on. The American life is in an existential crisis, trying to decide if we ratchet or righteous. The mass is divided, half of the time it's civility, other half is ready to riot. Whether race or religion, it's all tribalism, driven by a lot of distrust and cynicism, driven by this media sensationalism, race baiting for the ratings, causing further division. They say that you a victim, either with or against them, and they say that racism's all part of the system. I'm not saying it isn't, I'm not saying it is, I'm saying they're incentivized to disrupt how we live. See, happiness and peace, that's not lucrative, but outrage certainly is. Hey, and so it's real big biz just to get those views, so we tune into our favorite version of truth. The crazy thing is that we know we getting played, but we still engage. A new day is something else to get us enraged. Maybe it's time we just walk away. Maybe we should calm down now. I really think that we should calm down now. Maybe. Yeah, it's the return of the incredible, Well, I guess I'll just let it go. My rhymes heave ho right through the beat. No MC's technique blow, defeat the beat. So just move your corny ass back to the back, kid. You just tripping like you ate some acid. To believe the spearman can't hack it, when my name in itself stands massive. I write rhymes so heavy they break the tips of my pencils and stand monumental. You keep it simple, see, I'm from the 619 where we don't get no props and no bullshit line. You get chewed up and spit out, the crowd yelling get out. Don't you ever dare to even try and put your shit out. If you come to battle, better do the right thing, I'ma kill it just like cops did the radio right here. You think that you can test me and my crew? You got some explaining to do. I just got you in a lie that you can't deny. You know why? Cause I'm automatic, systematic, cinematic, Mr. Magic, bit erratic, been a savage ever since the jump. Said I've been the baddest, spitting classes, winning classes, living lavish. This is how it is, motherfucker. What you want? I step through the door, strike a b-boy stance. Beat drops in, the people start to dance, just like the kids used to do at the Roxy. Listen, now I don't know why I'm driven to desire the forbidden, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't smitten. Whether written on the wall or worn upon my sleeve, it's obvious I want you, girl, so Ben I keep. I know you got it, man, I also know I'm on your mind at night. We only got one life to live, we better live it right. So go and break his heart, girl, I really think you should. I know that this is difficult, it's for the greater good. Now you know that I'm right because you feeling it inside. You don't want to live unsatisfied as someone else's bride. And I don't want to go on knowing that you were the one meant to spend forever with, but forever never begun. Hey, now could it be that we're just ships in the night, passing as our dim lights fade out of sight? Damn, maybe I really am the fool, thinking that you felt for me the way I felt for you. Hey, look, now I don't know what's true, but if you choose to come around, well, you know what to do. That P.O. box I only keep for you in desperate hope. Until we meet again, best wishes, X and O. Heartache ain't nothing new, it's what I am accustomed to. It often paid a visit in the days of troubled youth. We're merely breaking even when against the odds, and the image of us succeeding was only a mirage. Now if we weren't so damn dumb, we would probably be distraught. But if ignorance was bliss, then we were living like some gods. My father sold drugs, he came and went as he pleased. My mother waited tables overtime just to make ends meet. My sister was 10 years old, looked after me as a child. Now I don't recall those times at all, but she said it was wild. Coming in to find strangers laid out in the living room. On the countertop, there would be needles and dirty spoons. So my grandfather caught wind and came up to the bay in a U-Haul truck to pick us up and take us all the way. Moved us down to San Diego, the city of El Cajon, where I developed in my youth and came into my own neighborhood that's full of kids without a father to be seen. Idle time, it was the playground where the devil did his thing, saying, Lord, please forgive us, we knew not the things we did. All the sins that we committed, we were only little kids. And if you were truly with what they treated as like there's nothing more important. Got the people fiending so they live and die for it. They'll even kill for it, they'll go to war for it. See, war, it's all corporate, import and export it. As long as there's money to be made, people support it. Debt crisis rising, taxes out of orbit. The AIDS virus still up in your system, lying dormant. Pay for medication to treat, but never cure it. And if you ask me, it's rather morbid and crazy what man to do just to get a portion of the fortune. Scorching the earth for everything that it's worth, for all the oil, minerals, and every other resource. Hey, remorse is little, recourse a little too late. Reverse your motherfucking mind state, baby, because you know that old saying that money, it is the root of everything the people around the world are in pursuit of. Trying to be just like the Jeffersons who's on the move up. But while you're up there, please try not to tear the roof up. You know that it's the truth, cause you shaking your head. Turn around the next breath, you back to chasing the bread. But we said, don't stop, y'all got to get it, get it. Don't stop, y'all got to get it, get it. Don't stop. I was born to soar higher, forged in the fire like a sword being swung with the morbid desire to strike down lords, demigods, and idols. Snatch your crown, snatch your throne, snatch your title, snatching all of it. This display is true dominance. Tell us Wakanda kids, here come the colonists. And how I pull it off, I do it such flawlessness. Did hip-hop devolve to this? And if so, whose fault is it, huh? Look, I never claimed that this was mine. Forced assimilation necessitated the grind. Presented with the odds to get whooped to fall in line. So if the best that I could be is a guest, well that's fine. But I decline the charge, said I'm less than genuine. Now you could try to tell them that, but you would just be lying. Applying the fire to the iron, just like the first line of this rhyme. Another cycle in my mind, you see it's all mathematics. You might say that it's not. What you perceive as chaos ain't really shit to a god. And I've been living godly, lively, way up on top. Way before the days that I was ever known as smooth. I do not confuse, not knowing me with not showing respect. You might not know a threat until it's choking your neck, till you're holding your breath under total distress. Then I release right before the moment of death. Now you know, hey, now you know how it is. You're alive because I let you live, so show respect.
Yeah, listen.
Good gracious, such good karma bestowed upon me by this one belladama who gave me that mental peace, so feeling calmer, a desperate sweet release from all the drama. Cause when she's smiling, it's like the sun shining, the warmth shone down, the force so profound. Of course, this is how it's supposed to be, right? How she came and stole my heart like a thief in the night. I believe in the hype because the feeling is right. In the midst of the darkness, she's my beacon of light. So tell me, where do I begin to tell the story of a love destined to never end? We started out as friends, would later transcend to become something deeper, written in the stars. And maybe I'm just a dreamer, but I'ma cultivate this with love and patience and watch the story of us achieve greatness. Because hey, I know it's crazy love, I know this thing right here is so crazy love. There really ain't no explanation for what happened to us, and so I guess we just say it's in fate with trust. Because hey, it's so crazy love, I know this thing right here is so crazy love. There really ain't no explanation for what happened to us, and so I guess we just... Man doesn't conquer no mountain, no, man only conquers himself. See, it started out with just one step, but it became something else. Now, the people told the man, you can't do it, but he responded, I think that I can. Hey, they laughed at him when he said this, but he took fate in his hands. You know why? He had the prize in his eye, he had the will in his heart. He said there's no turning back, you can't stop what you start. He took a shot in the dark, he took a walk to embark upon a mission where conditions they were known to be hard. But he wasn't deterred because he knew he'd emerge through adversity, uncertainty, whatever occurred. And when the mountain got steep and he started to feel weak and the doubt crept in, that's when he reached down deep. He said, I will succeed because it's in my design, and what is possible is just a matter of mind, and how I'm gonna get there's just a matter of time. One step at a time, one slow steady grind. It's a climb up to the top, and so I give it what I got till everything I have has been given, then I drop. But alas, he looked up and he done reached the summit. I said, hey, my beloved, you must believe, come. I speak an image into power like Kurosawa the film. My heat increases higher than the fire in the kiln, coming out looking flyer than some old Humphrey Bogart. Never the co-star, always a pulsar. Sending my best regards via postcard. Maybe I'm a Zanzibar or in the Ozarks, wherever all the cameras are. I'm looking so sharp, I snap my fingers one time and then the show starts. I go hard, the only way to operate in this age of unreason. I'm the modern day Thomas Paine. My birth and residency is that of an altered state, so I can tolerate the pure restraints and concentrate. Beaming in the moonlight, walking on the promenade. I could have sworn I heard a Beethoven sonata play. I almost stopped to look back, but then I contemplate. It's probably ghosts from the past, so I just walked away. Not today, G. See, that shit is dead and gone. I'm pressing on this new road I tread upon as the debutante, haunted by the thing I used to feel like whispers in the wind calling me still, and probably will until I make peace with it. But every time I revisit, it all seems different. If I could stop time like winter could freeze liquid, then I would act wise and make better decisions, but that's not. My people's telling me I need to go back to church, cause I've been walking way too long carrying this hurt, and I've been thinking I was strong enough to make it work. But really all along things are only getting worse. At first I thought within my palm I controlled the spin, but then I saw the cracks form, and still I would pretend like I could weather the storm, till suddenly I found 1,000 broken pieces of my life scattered on the ground. Now the only sound I hear is the ticking of the clock. I'm a empty vessel, colorless backdrop, and it's the cold metal digging right into my skin. Could this be karma coming back to exact revenge, or is this God himself here to lay down his wrath on me for all my dastardly moments of blasphemy? Lord, is it too late for salvation? Is my soul worth saving from eternal damnation? I spent my time praying and waiting in vain for answers to my problems, but nope, they never came. So how can one not grow bitter with disdain, or disgusted by the mere mention of his name? Now the claim is if he wishes it, well then it shall be done. They say he made the sun on day one, or was it four? Please ignore the absurdity of it all, because merely questioning it'll make his mind in this foul. Oh, see, there I go again, talking all that shit on something I can't comprehend. I know I'm cynical, I ridicule too much, I know it's visible, I'm miserable as fuck. But look at you, man, you're not perfect neither. What's so admirable about being a survivor when surviving only means waking up another day to go to a job you hate and proceed to slave away for pennies in this rat race where the big cat chases us? Overtime, holidays, but never paid enough. Is this the fate for us until we fade to dust? Yo, I was thinking maybe just we could take it on back to the way it was before the stress and depression and all the craziness took a hold, took control, took a soul. I got some things on my mind I think that you should know. Hey, it gets no easier, it just gets hard, and it seems that every day my problems just grow. Will I survive to see 45? I'ma tell you right now, baby, I don't know. I said it gets no easier, it just gets hard. I'm back at it again, it's the addict within that just can't Kick the habit, goddammit, you win. Giving in to the urge and to the polar desire. Feel the surge coming on and sets my soul upon fire. Getting higher, baby, I'm in heaven right now. The way I'm feeling, I don't think I wanna ever come down. I've been searching for a while, trying to find who I am. The journey brought me back to the start, but as a different man. So now I understand how it's intended to be. I'm sliding back into the groove without skipping a beat. Within this energy, I'm feeling divinity. All the power, all the blessings that were given to me. I'm just one solitary note within God's symphony, playing my little part within a much bigger scheme. I'm living a dream within the mind of the collective. My frequency vibrates like waves throughout the heavens. Reflect on the past so that you can learn from it. Savor the moment that you are living in now. Look towards the future with high hopes and big dreams. Never cast a shadow of doubt. I said, reflect on the past so that you can learn from it. Savor the moment that you are living in now. Look towards the future with high hopes and big dreams, and never cast a shadow of doubt, because you are star power.